Hi, I'm Carolyn Leah, the Director of Christian Discipleship here at Beulah Presbyterian Church. And today we're going to do a Knowing Place story. The Knowing Place is the children's worship segment of our regular worship services. We usually do these in our library, and we tell a story using figures and using mats that are rolled out so that we can experience a story together. At the end of the story, there are wondering questions. And so as we finish the story today, I will present wondering questions to you. And you might want to wonder on these questions on your own. So let's begin. This is the season of Lent. And it is the time when we get ready to celebrate the great mystery of Easter. The time we are all on the way, on a journey to Jerusalem. But who will show us the way? Jesus shows us the way. Once every year, the people of God go up to Jerusalem. It's the holy city of God, to celebrate the Passover feast. This is to remember how God led them through the water to freedom. This year, as Jesus traveled on the road to Jerusalem, people came to him. They came to be close to him because they knew that Jesus wouldn't turn anyone away. Even if they were little children, or if they were crippled or poor, even if they were sick and scared, and no one would talk to them. Bartimaeus was begging outside the city of Jericho. He was begging because he was blind. He couldn't see anything, but he could hear. And when he heard Jesus, coming along the road, he shouted, "Jesus, help me!" When Jesus passed by, the people said to Bartimaeus, "Be quiet. Don't bother Jesus. Be quiet." But Bartimaeus shouted louder, "Jesus, help me!" and Jesus stopped. "Bring him to me," he said. "What do you want?" Jesus asked. "I want to see." "Then receive your sight," said Jesus. Immediately Bartimaeus could see. Bartimaeus and all the people were so happy they couldn't help but give thanks to God. And Bartimaeus followed Jesus on his way to Jerusalem. I wonder how it feels to be blind. I wonder how it feels to see for the very first time. I wonder why Jesus would listen to Bartimaeus when the others would just tell him to be quiet. I wonder why Jesus would come near to Bartimaeus when others wouldn't even bother with him. I wonder why the first thing Bartimaeus did after he could see was to follow Jesus on his way. I wonder how Bartimaeus felt following Jesus on the way to Jerusalem. Thanks for wondering today with me.